Welcome to the CA Help SACE tutorials. The following are supplemental training walkthroughs to assist you as you navigate the SACE platform. For additional information, visit our SACE resource page on the CA Help website. Ready? Let's get started.
In this SACE tutorial, I will show you how to complete a plan review, reevaluation, and exit IEP for a student that is graduating with a diploma. I will only be demonstrating how to complete the forms needed for the exit due to graduation. If you're holding this meeting through an amendment, please refer to our other SACE video tutorial titled Exit Graduate with a Diploma Amendment Provider Role. To begin, we will need to locate the student's SACE record. Once you have located your student, click on the pencil for the future IEP. You will next need to click on the pencil for the information eligibility page to update this form. Update your dates. Your next annual plan review date can be blank, since this will be the last plan review the student will have. Since this is a combination meeting, I will enter my date for my last reevaluation. However, my next reevaluation will remain blank, since this student again will no longer have any reevaluations. Select the correct meeting type, plan review, reevaluation. Keep in mind, reevaluation meetings must always be combined with a plan review. You cannot hold just a reevaluation IEP, and that is per California Department of Education. Under your additional purpose of meeting, you should already have transition selected since this student is 16 years or older. Also, select Other and type in Exit. Scroll down towards the bottom of the page. Under the disabilities, you will select Exiting from Special Education, returning to regular education, no longer eligible. Click Save, and now you're ready to move on to the next form. Next, you will go to your Services Offer a FAPE page. On this page, we must process our services. For this example, you will click Continue to New IEP. Keep in mind that you must have completed all of your service delivery entries before you select Continue the Service. Otherwise, you will no longer be able to access those previous service deliveries. Click Continue Service. The system will automatically have your start date for the following day. Your end date needs to be your last day of school. In my example, my last day of school is May 29th of this year. When finished, select Continue. Continue this same process to the rest of your services. Click Continue. Continue to New IEP. Again, make sure your services have all been entered. Oops, getting ahead of myself. Remember, you will enter your last day of school. For any services for the student's secondary transition, make sure you always select secondary transition on your services. Click Continue. And then one more time. Enter your last day of school. continue. Once all of your services have been processed, the next page you will be returning to is your educational setting offer a FAPE page, only to update your plan effective start date. You will set your plan effective start date to the date of your IEP. The next form you will click on will be your PWN, Proposed Action, grad from high school. Keep in mind you can navigate using whichever of the navigation tools are easiest for you. On your PWN, make sure you enter the date that you are holding your IEP, and then contact information as to who they can contact with any questions. Click Save after making changes, and you can click Return to List. Next, you will click on the pencil next to your post-secondary exit page 1. Enter the date of the summary. Some fields will automatically be grayed out. If the student is an English language learner, make sure you enter any accommodations. Enter the student's summary of achievement and performance, any post-secondary goals, the student's employment interests, and other relevant information for the student. Next, you can click your arrow to fill out your post-secondary exit page 2. This information can be copied and pasted from your Services Offer a FAPE page for all the students' supplementary aids, services, or other supports for school personnel or for the student or on behalf of the student. Once you are completed with the IEP, click Affirm. Make sure that your meeting date is correct, the meeting type is correct, your plan type, IEP, is correct. Exiting from special education, yes, that is correct. Continue Affirm. Enter whether or not the parent or guardian has signed. Select the correct plan effective start date and click Continue Affirm. To verify the next meeting dates, you'll notice that I have blank entries. That is what we want on this page. Congratulations, you have no CalPADS errors, and you can click Continue Affirm. Next, make sure you select all of the forms that have been updated by selecting the top checkbox. Also, select your IEP at a glance, so it's available and updated. When completed, click Submit. The system will ask you if you have selected all the forms used. Click Affirm. The system will tell you the Affirm process has been completed. Click OK. Go into the student's current IEP and click on your quick links. Click on the student change form so you can send an exit request. Enter the last day of school so your district office knows what day of or what date the student needs to be exited. Select the reason why For this student, the student has graduated with a diploma. Next, hit Submit Request. Once it is 5:29, your SACE admin will exit the student and discontinue all services. Thank you for listening to our SACE training videos.
Thank you for watching. If you found this tutorial helpful, you can find more SACE walkthroughs on our CA Help YouTube channel. We'll see you next time.